we continue with more Daggerfall Unity, although it is a little bit different now. Somewhere in these streets, an Atronach wanders. You'll have to find it somehow. Well, I think if it's wandering in these streets, it should be fairly easy to spot. So the more astute amongst you will have begun to suspect that something is not the same as before. The horse is very loud, isn't he? The sound of his hooves. Anyway. Yeah, what I saw that you could do is basically install Daggerfall Unity a second time. Just copy the files into a separate folder, and it will use the same vanilla Daggerfall data files, and it will also use the same inhuman wailing halts the presence of the missing hails the presence of the missing thing. It stumbles towards you. Now we have to apparently give it a good old slap. With a single strike, the Atronach seems to have had its mind wiped. Oh, that's unfortunate. It should follow the silver you were given once it recovers. Now is the time to return to Rip Market. Okay. Well, let's do that then. Pretty sure I have not seen this quest before. To tame an Atronach. It's pretty cool. Today is a holiday. I'm not really sure where the Atronach's gone now. No. Well, let's see if we just if we go back to the Mages Guild. Does that take care of everything? Yeah, so you basically have a second install of Daggerfall Unity. It uses the same vanilla data files. It uses the same save files. But you can have a second mod list, of course, because the mod folder is part of the Daggerfall Unity structure. Yes, it's locked, of course. So what I have done with my second Daggerfall Unity installation. Now then, where is the quest giver in this Mages Guild? This is complicated Mages Guild. I don't like it at all. Where is everybody? What? Here you are. The Atronach trundles in after you. Well, excellent. Cool. Stack off cash, please. Mission complete. Very good. So, so my second Daggerfall Unity installation has been set up as a retro profile experience, as you can see from the graphics and the low resolution. There still are a few mods, but it's this is the retro version, which I occasionally like to fall back into. The character is a different character. It's a new save. We're only level 2, but we are Lord Death, the Death Lord. Because I really miss having a longsword. The Argonian archer is interesting, and the archery is quite good fun, but nothing quite as satisfying as a massive sword. Give us another quest then. Are you willing to cast a spell to cure poison? I think I am. The student who will go unnamed, seems like my old chemistry teacher, decided to mix some spider venom into water without boiling it beforehand. Well, that obviously is very dangerous. So, cure poison. Ta-da! Where do we have to go to? Gallowborn. Okay, let's go there. Lord Death, the Death Lord, seems to be quite a fortunate character because we're only level 2, but already we have almost a complete set of steel armor. There's a couple of things that need to be upgraded, but even managed to pick up a dark cloak. Now then, what were we supposed to do? We were supposed to deliver something to somebody. Now, I wonder if this is a bug or some kind of mod problem. Because I noticed this earlier. He's saying, just look for it. Residence is west of where we're standing. Let me show you a residence on your map. And then now he says, you'll find it. The Wickford residence is west of here. I don't remember the NPCs talking like that before. Although, indeed, it does name it correctly on the map. Now that Daggerfall Unity is in real alpha, it'll be the most annoying part of bug fixing, where you fix one bug and it breaks 2 other things, and you're constantly playing whack-a-mole. Well, I guess you're from the Mages Guild. Yes, just give me my cash, thank you. You wish to travel to, yes. We even managed to find an agility boosting Elven Claymore, which is pretty nice for a level 2 character to have. The Knights of the Dragon. Now, I don't know that it matters which knightly order you join. The temples do matter because they are distinct, but I think the orders are all the same, aren't they? So we'll just join this one when it opens, which it will be now. Well, I'm not sure if I want to join a knightly order that can't afford decent chairs. You've got an allergy to benches, why don't you sit over there? You've got a beard, so you're quite fairly old. That's going to be murder on your knees. Oh well, let's do we get a quest before we join? It seems a bit bizarre. Let's just join. Lord Death, your reputation precedes you. Well, thank you. Yes, we do have high moral standing. Give us a quest. Somebody killed somebody and then stole something. We will do the thing. We will go to the Agrin prison. Ahaha. We can do that. anchor neck. A rotting corpse hangs from a tree. Charming. Ah yes, I forgot to buy a lantern. We'll have to make do with a torch. Although, of course, the Dream mod and the other things are awesome pieces of art. Yeah. It's not exactly vanilla because I think we have the shadows and a couple of other things, but it's pseudo vanilla and it has its own charm. Especially with the shadows. Now then, does this teleport us to a new location, or I think it sends us back to the beginning. Am I really going to get killed by bats? Surely Lord Death isn't going to get killed by a few bats. Oh dear. I'm down to my backup torch. Well, my backup candle. Even worse. Let's go down in the elevator. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Well, Lord Death has finally lived up to his name. Let's not go down in the elevator. Well, although it is quite nice to be able to, I've already been here, to be able to have multiple installations of Daggerfall Unity, and the size of Daggerfall Unity is very small. It's like, what, 35 meg or something? Whatever it is, it's not big. But, it would be handy if you could define some, like a mod profile that you could change between. Well, you are very fragile, Lord Death. Where is this enemy? Just ditch all this leather nonsense. The light from the candle is quite feeble, which makes it even more atmospheric and spooky. Who's opening these doors? We're lucky that the whole place isn't swarming with skeletons. And we have come full circle. You were very sneaky. Well done. I remember when I could deal with a bat in one shot. Oh, great. Form an orderly queue, please. Remember in the old days when the archers could fire through the geometry of the dungeon? That was nice, wasn't it? Attacked by a gang of bards. That would be an embarrassing way to go. Well, now we have to start prioritizing loot. Aha. Well, we definitely remove that, and then we equip that. Very good. Fine. Oh dear. Well, this was bound to happen sooner or later. So now it'll be Daggerfall Unity legitimately in the dark. I guess we're going to have to leave the dungeon and come back again, which is slightly annoying because it will be literally pitch black. Well, in fact, although I can just barely see it, I guess on the video it will be completely black, and that's probably not going to be the most exciting thing, even by my own low standards. So I'm going to drop an edit until we have a feasible light source. Okay, so we came back to the entrance and acquired a few backup torches from the old wagon. And now we have to start exploring the whole dungeon again. Superb. Come on. This is a magic sword. Come on. I wonder if I am... Yeah, I probably shouldn't be using this weapon to do this, but I'm impatient to just get it over with. This is very silly now. Open. That time. And for what? For nothing. Jeez, thanks so much. Oh, maybe this wasn't the way back. Maybe it was the way forward. Yes. This reminds me of Durrani Tower. Oh. Enough now. Well, that's a bit anticlimactic. We have to keep teleporting. Enough of these doors. I have a feeling the quest target will be somewhere up here. Or not. I'm not sure there's any way out of here, is there? All the way back down, take the teleport. This would have been an excellent place for the quest target to have been sitting. And we are now back to the beginning. Well, thanks a lot. That's great. So, to go through the teleport chain again. I think we're just going to drop another edit until I can actually find whatever it is we're looking for. So this is very interesting. This is the room where I said, surely the quest target will be here. I never, of course, I never looked up. But if I had looked up, I would have seen a floating chair and a teleport door. How utterly bizarre. It's not easy to jump onto the table. Here we go. How are you supposed to... What are these noises? Do I have to... Do I have to levitate? Because I can't. You should really... What kind of madness is this? Because I'm pretty sure, having explored everywhere else, that this is the teleport that takes us to the quest target. Now, how in the name of Satan's arse do you activate the damned thing? Without a levitate.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, answers on a postcard, please. I wonder if I can just give myself the levitate effect temporarily using the console. Well, I'll make another edit when this is resolved, if indeed it is. Well, this is a very exciting moment. Through a combination of climbing and hanging, basically climbing up the wall there, and then hanging, not quite sure what I'm hanging onto. Must be very painful on the legs. We've made it to here. Let's see if we can just run into the thing.
Yeah.
Well, that worked. Surely Daggerfall is the best game ever, except for Doom. I'm not even sure now if Vanilla has a hanging mode. I don't know if that would have even been possible. Surely now we will find... we will find what we've been looking for. Ah, perfect. The thief has been slain. And we have some holy books as well, and some holy water, and some holy beads. And that takes us to the entrance. Superb. Okay. Let's get out of here and go back to wherever we were. A rip market. You are not well. Of course I'm not well. I am healthy. Well. Let's take a chance. Let's travel recklessly. What possible harm could there be? You feel somewhat bad. Oh, stomach rot. Well, that's Lord Death laughs at stomach rot. It's been a long time since we arrived when the doors were closed. Fortunately, that is not going to stop us. Although, how do you get down from here? Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I'm not sure that... I guess that might be helpful. Was this for the Mages Guild? No, it was for the... It was for the Knights of Sitting Down. I'm very satisfied that we were able to solve the riddle of the teleporter hidden in the ceiling. A bit of an odd one. I should have loitered more. Excellent work, Lord Death. The family will remember your name for generations. Well, I bet they will. Well, that's a save after that. Well, anyway, that's going to bring this installment to a close. And yeah, if having multiple installations of Daggerfall Unity is helpful to you, as it is to me, then that's sweet. Anyway, thank you very much indeed, as always. And I will now go and have a cup of tea, but before that, do take care, stay safe, and adios.